Welcome back, my friends. Thank you so much for coming over. My name is Brian. You are Chords and Notes Nation, and you have been invited over specifically to watch this video of Mr. Iwan Fals with his song Kemesraan. I would like you to have a seat and get yourself some coffee. I have mine, Kopi Mana Kopi, in my Lord of the Rings heat change mug. So good. Always so good. All right, so this is going to be the third reaction to one of his songs that I've done, like specifically. There have been other cover songs I didn't realize that belonged to him, but as I'm discovering who he is and discovering what a musical icon he is for Indonesia. In fact, one of my subscribers likened him to sort of like the Bob Dylan of Indonesia. And I think so far with my research in what I've seen, what I've heard, and of course having to go in and get some information on the songs, it really sounds like that's probably an accurate descriptor of him. Plus the music's just good, you know. And this is a part one reaction, as you noticed, and I've been doing that because I kind of like this idea of let's listen to the original and then let's see who's covering it. A more like the next generation, right? So we've had Danes Rabani and we've had Alabata. Alabata will be the part two reaction here. I always love his interpretation of songs. So just some basics. I'm not going to get into the big history of the song. This time I'm focusing on the lyrics. I did go and pull the lyrics up and get them translated, and I don't know if these lyrics are 100% accurate in their translation, so you correct me if I'm wrong. I will read them off, excuse me, for my English speaking audience because, you know, Indonesian is not our primary language. But Kemesraan was released in 1989, is that correct? And it means like intimacy or like a warmth of love. And the lyrics were translated this way. Some days when we sat at the edge of the seashore and watched the waves crashing over, seagulls flying and playing in the crashing waves, these sounds of nature warming our souls. Meanwhile, the rays of the sun slowly setting, the sounds of your guitar playing a melody about love. There's a spirit burning strongly as one, moving the entire soul, gushing out at that time. This warmth of love, please don't pass too soon. This warmth of love, I want to remember it forever. My heart is at peace, my soul is peaceful next to you. My heart is at peace, my soul is at peace with you. Meanwhile, the rays of the sun slowly setting, the sounds of your guitar playing a melody about love. There's a spirit burning strongly as one, moving the entire soul, gushing out at that time. This warmth of love, I want to remember it forever. My heart is at peace, my soul is peaceful next to you. This warmth of love, please don't pass too soon. This warmth of love, I want to remember it forever. My heart is at peace. My soul is peaceful next to you. My heart is at peace. My soul is at peace with you. Absolutely beautiful lyrics. I don't know if the translation gives it any justice because sometimes when you're going from the original language into another language, there's some things that can get missed because maybe some of the nuances aren't the same. Words aren't exact, don't carry the same type of weight or context that they would in their native language. So if this is any indication of what the song really is about, still the concept is wonderful. It's this intimacy, whether it be friends or lover or family or whoever it is that you're sharing this moment with, and this idea of bringing in nature into the song, which is something we all experience. We're all outside. We all experience the waves and the sunset and all of these things. Maybe, I mean, I'm not by an ocean, but got 15,000 lakes where I live. I've been on a seashore, you know what I'm saying, or on a lake shore. There's always going to be some sort of connection that we can make with other people, transcending all these different barriers, time, space, language, culture, all of this sort of stuff, geography, because we all live on the same earth, right? Just experience it differently. So if those lyrics are wrong, let me know. But if they're right, let me know also. If they're pretty close, I'd like to know as well. But I love the concept. They translated beautifully. So now let's take a listen. This is off of the CB Production Multimedia YouTube channel. It is a live version. This was put up 5 years ago. It's got 1.4 million views.
Oh, diajak gandeng tangan semua sama Toto itu. Saling bersentuhan, saling menularkan energi kebaikan. Suatu hari dikala kita duduk di tepi pantai, Losari dan memandang.
Listen, you can already tell, I'm sorry for stopping this, but you can already tell the spirit of those lyrics are in the joy and the love of the sound, of their faces, of their body expression, that the fact that the audience is singing along, it's a group, it's a shared moment. I love it so far.
Ombak di lautan yang kian menepi,
brotherhood right there, you know what I'm saying? That's so awesome. Is that the sound of the gulls?
Suara alam ini hangatkan jiwa kita. Sementara sinar surya perlahan mulai terbenam, suara gitar melarutkan melodi tentang cinta. Ada hati membara terang bersatu, getar seru jiwa tercurah saat itu. Kemesraan janganlah cepat berlalu. Kemesraan ini ingin ku kenang selalu. Hatiku damai, jiwaku tenang di sampingmu. Hatiku damai, jiwaku tenang bersama.
I like his bass player. Oh, okay, some horns.
jiwa tercurah saat itu. Kemesraan janganlah cepat berlalu, jangan berlalu. Kemesraan ini
That bicycle bell on it.
ingin ku kenang selalu. Hatiku damai, jiwaku tentram di sampingmu. Hatiku damai, jiwaku tentram bersamamu. Kemesraan janganlah cepat berlalu, jangan berlalu. Kemesraan ingin ku kenang selalu. Hatiku damai, jiwaku tentram di sampingmu. Hatiku damai, jiwaku tentram bersamamu. Sekali lagi. Kemesraan janganlah kemesraan
A little bit of a rhythmic change there.
ingin ku kenang selalu. Hatiku damai, jiwaku tentram di sampingmu, di sampingmu. Hatiku damai, jiwaku tentram bersamamu.
All right.
Lowe's knows.
No! No, we're not doing that. All right. I'll leave it at that for now. So, quite a few things were going through my mind as I was listening to this. First of all, it had that spirit of what was read in the lyrics. And you could just feel it. You could see it on stage. You could see it in the audience. There was a connection there. There was just a very good feeling about, love and warmth and brotherhood and sharing moments together. I looked at the people in the audience, and they're wearing different garb that's very reflective of different religious beliefs or cultural influences. You had the guy on stage, the bass player. He had the stormtrooper with a guitar on his shirt, and yet you had ladies with the scarves over their head, which I would think is more of the Islamic influence in the region, in the country. And of course, as I'm going through these Indonesia documentaries, if you don't know, I do have an Indonesia documentary reaction playlist. Please check that out, because I'm spending a lot of time getting into the history and culture and geography of Indonesia to educate myself and my fellow Westerners on this magnificent country with these people full of love. And it is such a diverse geography, this archipelago that has a diverse amount of cultural influences. And this is one of those archetypical songs that brought everybody together. is what I was thinking. Like this, it speaks about just sharing these common moments with your fellow man and or woman, you know. But you know what I mean, man, in general, with your fellow human. And just embracing the moment of peace and love. That's what other message can there be? You know, maybe the lyrics weren't exact, but that is certainly the feel of the song. And watching them on stage, reflecting it, and watching the audience reflect it, it's just such an amazing, amazing blessing that God gave us called music that can communicate these things, that can transcend these cultural barriers, these language barriers. All of these barriers can be transcended through music, and it is truly a blessing. And this, I'm starting to see why you guys revere this musician. I'm starting to see it. Just the lights cracking through a little bit. Obviously, this is only the third of his that I've watched, but there will be more coming. Absolutely. So, thank you so much. Now, you're going to slide on over into part 2 because we're going to watch Mr. Alabata, the master himself, translate this song on guitar, fingerstyle. So, I hope to see you there. Let me know you've watched both. Comment here and there. And that's all I have for this one. God bless you. Jesus loves you. Thank you so much for being here.